Hi guys, today's going to be a video about your SP. So it's an updated video and basically going to the end of your manifestation journey, but figuring out if you haven't received it yet, you've been doing all the steps, you've been following everything, and your SP hasn't conformed yet seemingly. There's been no result, there's been nothing visible coming in, you personally have not experienced anything. So I'm careful not to say there's been no movement, because I have videos talking about how movement happens, but the reason you don't physically have exactly what you want and your full end result with you right now, why your SP hasn't conformed yet. So we're going to go into all of that today. I'm going to break it down for you guys, help you really understand what's going on and why that is the case. And yes, it can happen. No, it's not the end of the world and doesn't mean your manifestation is ruined. It just means you need to review the things you're doing, and I'm going to explain that in detail today. So do thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the notification bell if you enjoy this, if you'd like to see more of these videos about the SP topic. So stay tuned for that, and of course thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can stay up to date with everything. And then I also offer coaching, so if you would like to work with me or like to know what kind of coaching services I offer, if you're interested and you feel like you're struggling with your SP manifestation, I offer a membership, which is my cheapest option right now, $2.99 a month, extremely cheap. That's like absolutely nothing compared to what we pay for other, monthly services. And you will get extra content from me, 1 day early videos, no ads on the videos, and a few extra bonus bits as well. So take a look and click the join button below if you're interested. And you can also work with me in my actual one-to-one coaching, which starts at £60. Everything will be on screen. That's Great British pounds, by the way, but the currency conversion won't be hugely different in other currencies. And you can get in touch with me if you'd like to see and receive coaching. So yeah, you can also get 50% off any of the packages if you buy my new SP Masterclass guide. So yeah, take a look at that if you're interested. And now let's get into the video. Your imagination is your most powerful tool. It's what, as Einstein has said, and as I've referenced in a number of videos, creates your future experiences. So your imagination is going to shape your physical reality, change or keep things in place depending on what you're thinking, and it's your most powerful tool. There's nothing else you have to do. You don't have to write a 10-page thesis on how to manifest your SP. You don't have to create a master plan, pointing out, 1,000 steps of what you have to do. It's your imagination, it's how you think. So that is the key element. Manifestation all stems from this, your repetitive thoughts, the way you think, and in this case, what you're thinking about your SP. What is the state of your current relationship? The way you think about that and whatever came into your mind when I said that, if it's good or bad, you need to take note of that and realize, okay, this is the predominant focus of my thoughts, this is the way I'm thinking about SP, and if it's not good, then yeah, SP hasn't conformed yet, and it's not going to happen very soon if I continue on this thought process. So if you don't shift your thought process around and you don't focus on what's going on in my imagination, am I visualizing positive things, or am I replaying negative memories or a negative past experience, or replaying the last thing they said to me that I didn't like over and over and over? If that's what you're doing, you need to take note of that, because it comes down to the fact that an SP and a specific person, romantic or not by the way, but an SP is going to conform to what you imagine about them, what you think about them, and that's how they're going to conform, whether they stay in the place of, if it's already positive, that's great, but this video is about them not conforming. So if it's not where you want it to be, the communication isn't where you want it to be, that's what's going to continue. Because whatever you repetitively visualize and think about them, that's who they're going to be. And this, of course, ties into the concept of everyone is you pushed out, which I do believe was coined by Neville Goddard. And, your SP is a mirror reflection of everything you think about them and relationships. So if you, for example, I guess it's like a, what would you call it? Like a limiting belief, which I don't believe a limiting belief can ever stop you if you affirm for your exact end result as if it's here right now. But it could be something that's affecting your mental diet and your ability to stay focused and predominantly on the new positive story. It could be a limiting belief is impacting you with relationships, such as every guy or every girl always breaks up with me, commitment is so difficult for me to hold on to, I don't feel worthy of a relationship. These are limiting beliefs and examples of those subconscious root issues that could feed into your thought process. So they won't stop you. If you say, SP is my wife, SP is my husband, that limiting belief cannot prevent it. There's no such thing as, you know, you need to unravel every issue in your life. No, you go straight to the point and you affirm, I have this right now, period. The only reason I say that is because I'm giving you an example of why your belief about a relationship could reflect in them. So if you're not persisting in your belief that you have the relationship with them, then those other limiting beliefs will feed into and kind of, you know, chit chat in your conscious mind and tell you, oh, this and that, you know, all these negative points. And then if you're not on a good mental diet, it's just going to make it even more difficult. Basically, if your SP isn't conforming and it's been a long period of time, because I do remind you guys, and I always tell my clients if they're panicking, you need to be patient with yourself, okay? You need to be patient with the process. Trust that everything's okay, you're doing it correctly. You know, it's all about reassuring sometimes, because I know it can be so easy to panic over these things. There really is no need, because the only reason an SP wouldn't be conforming, and this is only if it's been a long period of time where it's a significant period and you've seen absolutely nothing, then it's time to question things and say, okay, I think I'm delaying the process. So in that case, it would be you wavering in your mind. You're going back and forth between the old story, the new story, you're allowing negative thoughts to sit or spiral in your mind. And as Neville Goddard has even said, what you see as real in your mind is what you are manifesting. So whatever's in your imagination, is it going to be a reflection in your reality? So as Neville himself said, you know, mentally you need to be experiencing and living from the end result in your mind. So if you're coming from a mental, a desperate place mentally, then you want to replace any desperation or need for validation, need for reassurance, and kind of impatience mentally with thinking as if. So I'm trying to create a very clear distinction for you guys, because I do sometimes get questions of people kind of taking things at surface level of what I say or what the principles of manifesting are. Sometimes you do have to go a little bit deeper and understand what it actually means. So mentally thinking desperately. So if you're constantly questioning, where is it? What if he won't call me? What if she won't conform? What if she's with someone else? You know, why won't they respond? Why haven't they texted me yet? Things like that, where you're needing something from your SP desperately. You're just constantly questioning it, thinking about it, waiting for it. That is mental desperation. Not speaking about your emotions, but mentally, if your state from this place of that's all you think about, it's this pervasive, intrusive thought process where it's just constantly questioning the process, questioning your relationship with them, then you want to replace all of that with thinking as if. So you can analyze this for yourself, whether you're doing this, and you know, then say, okay, every time this thought comes up, or instead of this, I'm going to make a real effort throughout the day to think as if. So basically, I have my SP, I'm with my SP, SP is constantly texting me, SP loves me, I have a perfect relationship with SP. You're thinking as if. So you're replacing that desperation, because as we just said, Neville himself stated, whatever you are, whatever's in your imagination is what is manifesting in your reality. So create those conscious thoughts. Remember, it's not about controlling the subconscious. That will be the effect of you consciously putting in the effort regardless. You just consciously do your best to repetitively tell yourself, no matter what, that you have what you want with SP. So I've written down a few prompts that I want to tell you guys, and you know, then you can think, you can question yourself with this. You can write it out as a little note to remind yourself throughout the day, but it could be asking yourself, okay, well, to think that way, what would they say to you? What would you think when you wake up? What would you be checking your phone constantly? These are questions for you to ask, and you know, maybe to analyze your thought process. If you feel like you have caused a delay and had huge hot and cold moments, ask yourself these things. You know, what would I be thinking throughout the day? How would I go about my day? In regards to the mental state, you know, I'm not saying you have to go out and go to Tiffany's and start trying on engagement rings. I just mean, like, you know, mentally, for you as an individual, how would you go about your day? So what would you think? And, you know, are there certain habits that you would cut out if you were thinking as if and already in this mental end result of having your SP and literally just being with your SP. You wouldn't be checking your phone every 5 minutes because they love you, they are committed to you, you know they're going to text you about date night, so you wouldn't be checking for updates. Remember, you don't have to feel it, you don't have to believe it, it's just about the repetition. I always say this, repetition is key, consistency is key, you just day in, day out, apply the persistence, persist in manifesting the end result that you want, keep repeating that you already have what you want, because it's that mental effort over and over and over that's building up to the results that's going to reflect in your physical reality. So your SP absolutely has to conform, but it's up to you to put in the mental effort, and your imagination is the key element. So I hope this video was useful for you guys and that you enjoyed, and yeah, if you'd like to see more of this, then do subscribe to my channel, thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Bye!